What's up, guys? Today I'm going to go over how to do a few text effects inside Premiere. I'm actually using these text effects kind of as an intro to my videos, but you can use them for whatever. So to start this off, I'm going to go into here and I'm going to go to 2 seconds, double click there, press 2, there you go. Then I'm going to come over here to my exposure and I'm going to put a keyframe right here. I already have one keyframe in the beginning, so you might have to press this button to get the first keyframe. So I'm going to go here, press the keyframe, and I'm going to take this exposure down to make it darker so we can see our text. So now you can see that as it gradually gets darker once I get to 2 seconds. So 0, there we go, 2 seconds. And I'm also going to put in a Gaussian blur effect. So we'll go up here to our effects. Go to Gaussian blur, put it on our video here, and I'm going to put another keyframe right at 2 seconds right here. And I'm going to make it about this blurry. And you want to press this button to make sure it stays around all the edges. It doesn't give you like black all around the edges. Then I'm going to go to the beginning here. And I'm going to put another one, and then I'm going to put it down, my blur back down to 0. So as you can see, it kind of blurs out and then it gets dark. So I'm going to go back to 2 here. Press the arrows to go frame by frame. For the next part, I'm going to put in some text. I'm going to put it here, NPV. And then you can actually go over here to the graphics, and I want it to be right in the middle. So you can press these to align them. Alright, so I'm going to type in my words here. There we go. Then I'm going to kind of center this a bit more, kind of make it smaller. Then I'm going to come over here, put it really in the center. And then you can use this one right here to kind of just make it come below, because we know it's centered, so all we need to do is move it down a little. That's good. Just a little bit. There we go. Then I'm actually going to come in here and change the font. I use Source Sans Pro, but you can use whatever font you would like to use. So I'm actually going to have to recenter this. There we go. I think that's right. Yep, that should be good. But we'll double check just to make sure. There we are. And I kind of like the way this looks with the bolder font to the thinner font here. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to extend this out here so we have it going from the beginning to the end here. And I'm going to make sure this goes out to about 7 seconds. There we go. Zoom in, make it 7. Okay. So your tool actually will probably be on your pen tool, but you can just hold and click and hold and then go to your rectangle tool. I'm going to just put this here. That looks about good. Now it might show up, it might be gray at first and might not have no stroke. So you have to press the stroke, get rid of the fill, and then I like to make mine 7. And I'm going to center this. That looks about good, and I'm going to bring this down just probably to about right there. That looks good. I'm going to put a marker right here with my shape. Well, here at the position. So I have a marker there, that's where I want it to end up, and I'm going to come to the beginning here, and then I'm going to put another one, and then I'm going to make it go from up to down. Oh, wrong one. I'm going to make it come from all the way up here, and then eventually go down. So as you can see, it just kind of goes down there. So I'm going to come back over here, and it kind of is kind of robotish. It's like not very smooth. So I'm going to come in here, highlight both of them, do the temporal interpolation here, do the Bezier, and then I'm going to come over here, and you can actually drop this down and kind of create a better ramp here. There we go. As you can see, it kind of just smoothly goes down. Alright. Then I'm going to go to the next part here. I'm going to go to about 5 seconds. And I'm going to create another point here. I can actually zoom this out. There we go. And then I'm going to go to the end. Stop it right there. Use your arrows to go frame by frame. I'm going to go to 659 just... Alright, here we go. I don't think it's at 740. There we are. Alright. Then I'm going to put the position in again. Make sure it's clicked on. I'm going to put another keyframe here, and I'm going to have it go down actually. It's kind of down and out. There we go. Now I'm going to highlight these two. Actually, I don't need to highlight. Just press on one here. I'm going to bring this one out. Bring this one over some more. There we go. Now we can kind of see what it looks like. Just kind of goes down. And then it starts to go out. See that? And just shoop, and out. And I kind of actually want this to kind of fade into it. So what I'm actually going to do here is go to 2 seconds. And I'm going to go over to my... Oh, I need to be clicked on it again. See? Keep doing that. Over to my opacity. I'm going to make that 100%, and then I'm going to go back here, and I'm going to make it 0. So now when it comes in... Oh, shoot. I didn't make... See, that's what happens when you don't put... a marker. There we go. So you click on the animation here, then we'll go over to here, click it again, and then do 0. So now it should just kind of fade in. And you can actually change the ramp on this too if you want. So you can come in here, do that, and you can drop it down, and it should, you can see the ramp too. I do think I want it to come in. Let's see what. Maybe like that. That should be good, I think. Alright. Then I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to do the same thing. Put another one, should be at 100. Then go to the end here. Put another marker and make it 0. I'm kind of, oh, wrong one. Bring this down a little. Alright. And then it kind of goes down and out. As you can see, it kind of goes down and then it just fades out. And one thing that you can do if you want to make this longer, see when I make this longer, it does that to it. You can actually come up here to these blue markers here, and you can do this. Put it right at the 2-second mark. Alright, and then there should be one on this side. Oh. And you bring this back to the 5-second mark. There we go. And now when you move it, it won't mess anything up. It'll just make the gap in the middle bigger. Okay. So now that I have that in there, I'm going to do the effects on my actual words here. So I'm going to do this one first, my NPV. I'm going to click on here. And then I'm going to, oh, didn't mean to do that. Go regular, make this Source Sans Pro as well. And this one is just going to be regular. I think that looks good enough. It doesn't need to be bold. And I'm going to come down here to my position. And I'm going to go to my 2-second mark. Kind of make it go back here, sorry. There we go. Put the position there, so that's where it's going to end up. It's going to end up right here. And I'm going to go back to the beginning. And I'm actually going to go side to side on this one. So I'm going to make this one come from this side. So now it will go into, just like that. Okay. Then I'm going to bring it over here and do the same thing. Put another marker down, another keyframe. And then I'm going to go to the end of the thing here. Put another keyframe down. And I'm going to make it go this, oh, didn't mean to do that. This way. So now you can see it goes in. It kind of stays there for a little bit so people can read it. And then it'll eventually go out. So what we can do now is we can highlight all these. And you can press Shift and then press on that last one there. Go to the temporal interpolation, the Bezier. And we can drop this down. It's the same idea as with the other one. So we can kind of make it go in smoother. And I'm going to bring this down. Bring this one down and out. Oh, see I messed up. So what you want to do actually is click on this one. You don't want to do them all at the same time. So I'm going to bring this down, kind of bring it out a bit, and then bring this one this way. Then I'm going to do the same over here. Make sure you bring both of them down or it's going to get messed up. Bring this out. Then more this way. So now when it comes in, just kind of right into it. There. That looks pretty good, I think. Kind of out there. Okay, then I'm going to go to my next text here. You can scroll down to it, make sure you press on that part. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go to my 2-second mark here. Put in the position keyframe. There you go, you can see it's right there. This is where I want it to end up again. Scroll back down here. Go to the beginning of it. Put in another keyframe. And I want this one to come in from the other way. There we go. There it is. And then I'm going to go back to my 5-second mark here. Put in another keyframe. Go to the end. And I'm going to make it go the other way. Alright. So I'm going to do the same thing. Highlight these ones. Press Shift, press on this other one. Right click. There we go. And we're just going to do, oh, see I did it again. Same thing. Bring these down and out. To make, like to make the ramps kind of more at the side here. And the same for this side. Oh. Bring it up. And out. And there's that. And that's kind of the effect I'm going for. And now I'm actually going to go in here, and I kind of want the words to come out of the square here. I want them to kind of come, I don't want them to come all the way out here and then in. I want them to come out of the square. So what I'm actually going to do is come over here, and I'm going to put in this. I'm going to go to my mask tool and put in a pen, and I'm going to go around this. So now when we see it, see how it'll go out of the box. But I'm going to make it so it still doesn't come out of the box, so I'm going to delay my interaction here. So I'm going to come over here, put this more this way, and this one more this way. So now it comes out. Just like that. And then I want it to leave before the box leaves all the way. It comes out of the box there, and it leaves the box. And then it kind of leaves before it goes away. Then I'm going to do the same thing for my other text. Put in another mat. I'm going to bring it over here. It's not a big deal for this mask where you put it at. It'll stay on the whole thing. Okay. So I need to delay that one too. I'm going to bring this more this way. Oh, too far, too far. Comes in, that one comes in, and then that one comes in. Now I kind of want them to come out at the same time, so when this one comes out, I want to come back up here and make sure this one comes out at the same time. So now they should both come out at the same time. Sweet. And then now I need to fix the back half of the other one. So I'm going to come down here, bring this one, and it'll click right to the next one, so it'll kind of leave at the same time as the other one. And then they both go out. And there we are. Kind of run that through. It's kind of getting choppy here. And I think that's pretty good. And that's how you create a little text effect in your video.